The NFL season trade deadline it just ended a little while ago. Some crazy trades that went down. 8 of the trade deadline, some crazy trades that went down. Let me tell you about my 4 favorite, the blockbusters that went down. Let's start off with Seattle. Seattle traded with the New Orleans Saints. Seattle definitely has a bona fide number 1 wide receiver in Jackson Smith and doing his thing. He's almost at 1,000 yards already. I think he's passed like yards every game of the season so far. But they needed a number 2. I thought Torrey Horton was going to be the number 2, but they traded with the Saints to get Rashid Shaheed. The only thing they had to give up was a 4th and a 5th rounder. Saints this year, Rashid Shaheed was their number 1. Well, he's their number 2 behind Chris Olave, but. And going to Seattle, he's going from a losing team that was 1-8 to Seattle, who is 6-2. He'll be in Seattle, getting passes from Darnold, and I think that with a bona fide number 1 receiver on the other end, and what the running game is, I feel like this is a great trade for Seattle Seahawks. This will help their offense get separation. I think Jackson Smith and Jigma, he'll be able to get even more one-on-one coverage, maybe helping him out even more. So this is a great trade for the Seahawks. I think it's an amazing trade. I think for this trade, I'm gonna give the Seahawks probably like a B+. For the Saints, it's okay. I don't really know what they get in return. A 4th and a 5th, that's probably all they can get for them. So I give them like a C for this trade. But it's definitely a great trade. The second trade we're gonna talk about is Jaelan Phillips being traded from the Miami Dolphins going to the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a big trade at the time just because Philadelphia was so injured in the defensive end. Some of the offseason moves that they made didn't really pan out. But Jaelan Phillips come from the system in Miami, was also run by Philadelphia's current defense coordinator, Vic Fangio. So this is a major trade for both sides. Philadelphia, a 3rd round pick, 2026, just to get Jaelan Phillips. They only paying $1.5 million of the salary. That's the reason why the pick was so high. 3rd rounder in the season is like a major thing. So that's definitely a big trade for both sides. I think it's a win-win for both teams. Jaelan Phillips can give the Eagles immediate help. The only thing I will say is that he has had trouble remaining healthy. If he can remain healthy for the remaining 9 games of the season, also the postseason, this is a great trade for the Eagles. He knows the defense, so he'll be able to slide right in. The only bad part is that after the season, I'm pretty sure with the way that Philadelphia's cap situation is, he won't be able to remain an Eagle, but this is only like a rental for this year, so this is a good trade for both sides. The Eagles, I think they get a B+ on this, man. I think Jaelan Phillips already knows the defense, so it's no adjustment period. It'll just be to slide right in. For the Dolphins, they should be like in the fire sale mode. This is the only trade that they made, so I think that I'll probably give them like a C+ for this one, but it is what it is. Now on to the 2 big blockbusters. The New York Jets were like super busy, but let's talk about the first one. Quentin Williams, he got traded for a 1st rounder pick and a 2nd round pick. He's heading to Dallas Cowboys. They made a trade previously with the Bengals to bring in a linebacker, Logan Wilson, but this trade right here, crazy. Quentin Williams, he could change the whole complex of the defense. The Cowboys defense is horrible, so hopefully this will help them out. I personally still don't think they should have traded Micah Parsons, but actually trading Micah Parsons helped them make this trade because they got number 1 picks for that trade, so that helped them lessen the load. They traded a 2027 1st round pick, so it won't be this upcoming draft, but it'll be the following. And they traded a 2026 for 2nd round pick, so it'll be a 2nd round pick this year and the 1st round the year after that. They also gave Mozzie Smith, who was a defensive tackle, a former 1st round pick, to the New York Jets. So for this one, I think that this is like a home run hit for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that Quentin Williams is like underrated. He played in New York, so he didn't really get too much shine, but I think that this is a trade for the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones was saying that he was hinting at him having a trade. I think this is like an A+ for the Cowboys. It only helped them. They supposed to get another linebacker, but it's also great against the run pretty soon. So maybe instead of being the 31st, they could be the 20th defense. That'll help them dramatically because their offense is doing pretty good. So I give them an A+ for the Cowboys. For the New York Jets, this trade in particular, I would give them probably like a B+. But they got another trade also. We're gonna add the other trade in with this one. The other trade, which is like the biggest trade of the day, was Sauce Gardner, who is getting traded to the Indianapolis Colts. It's a crazy haul. They get 2 1st round picks and also a wide receiver who was a 2nd round pick in 2024. For the Indianapolis Colts, I think that this is a great trade for them. They had some trouble with their secondary staying healthy. I think that Sauce Gardner, he's underrated once again because he plays in the Jets, and all the teams just picking on the Jets and everything. The Jets haven't really been good in a long time, but I think with him coming to the Indianapolis Colts, with them already having like okay defense, above average defense to take them to the next level. Once they get Charvarius Ward back from the injured reserve, their 1-2-3 combo, they gonna have Charvarius Ward, Sauce Gardner, and Kenny Moore in the slot. Then they got Cam Bynum and also Nick Cross. So their secondary is looking crazy right now. So the only thing they need is like a thresh, and they'll be legit. But yeah, definitely. The reason why the haul was so big for the New York Jets was because the Jets took on some of the contract for this year. So the only thing that he's getting paid this year is $625,000. So next year is only $9.5 million. So the cap hit for the next year is not that bad. For the Colts, I give them an A. For the Jets, these two trades in general, they got 3 future first round picks. So the Jets are in full rebuild mode, which they'd have been a long time ago. But I think these trades, if you add up everything they did today, A+ for the Jets. A+ for the Jets. This is something they should have did a while ago. Hopefully, they better use these first round picks to trade up to get a bona fide quarterback, because right now they don't have a franchise quarterback on their roster. But this will definitely help them. So definitely A+ for the Jets for them both trades together. And yeah, this is a crazy NFL trade deadline. That's just my 2 cents on it.